Who am I to let you Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another day. I don't know what my hair is doing there. Hello and welcome back to another day, everybody, of Elite FE7. It's just me here today. Looks a little empty, but I promise we'll be okay. So, hope everyone is having a good day. We will be going live soon with a game. I'm just waiting for some people to... I've had a vote for Flame Sharks and Kitsunes in the chat, so I might end up streaming that game. Might be a little bit of fun. I do have an 120-second delay on. I will still be reading the chat. Please still talk to me. I will want the company. But are we ready to go? I think we do the Flame Sharks FE game, considering that we've only got one vote. And Kitsune's finished. Oh, we've had another vote for Peekaboo versus Confidence. Oh, God. I'll give it another couple of minutes. But I think because Kitsune's been here, we'll do Flame Sharks FE. Okay, here's the idea. How about we do Flame Sharks FE in the upper bracket. And then we follow the loser of Peekaboo versus Confidence and Overpeak versus Hindsight in the lower bracket. How does that sound? How do we feel on that? Oh, this delay is absolutely gonna kill me today, isn't it? Yeah, we'll do Flame Sharks then, because Kitsune's been here. Sharks game, just letting Mina know. Cool, let me update my stream title as well. Sorry about this, everybody. Oh, God, that's sickeningly bright. Oh, I've got to remember how they wanted me to do the stream title. Sorry, I've only just woken up. This is a very early start for me. Team. Cool. Sorry, one-woman show. Very difficult. Very painful. Playoffs BO3. Flame Sharks FE versus... I've been saying Norky, N9WKI. N9WKI, which I'm assuming is Norky, but I'm not sure. Willing to be corrected. Willing to stand corrected. Let me get a prediction ready as well. Start prediction for who wins map 1, because I believe it's a best of 3. That is not the games that I was shown. It's saying that Flame Sharks are playing up against Confidence. I've got no information on what the shenanigans are. Well, it looks like Flame Sharks are playing Confidence anyway. What's... Huh? Huh? Genuinely very confused right now. Face it, page seems to be diff. Okay. This would not be the first time that things have gone weird. Sorry, everyone, about the delays. I promise we'll be live and ready to go soon. I also realized that I look like an absolute... So I really have genuinely just woken up. So if that's why I look a mess, it's because I am. Right. I'm going to see if I can do something about the... Yeah. fixing some things because I accidentally unplugged my camera last night, which means that my camera now hates me. What? Why is it doing this? Why is it doing this? Now I look like I'm AI with the yellow tint. Oh. Sorry guys, everything's broken. I didn't have time to fix it this morning. You know what? That'll do. That'll do. We've got like a little huey glow there. Okay, we might not be watching the game that I thought we were going to be watching. Oh. Well, that's interesting. Wayne, who was playing on Imperial Valkyries, is now playing on Confidence. Okay. Anything else I should know about? Hindsight versus Peekaboo mix, any changes here? Naylor, Viku. Viku's playing on Peekaboo mix. Ooh, okay. One sec, screw it. I'm just gonna pull up the game and you guys can see what I'm waffling about. Let me quickly turn my cam back on for this one. Okay, so let's go through the games because I think a couple of these are kind of crazy changes. So Overpeak, let me pull up what Overpeak was doing last season because it's the one team that I forget the exact lineup of. Maria Bob is new. Ejik is... We said Ejik is somebody else. I'm trying to remember who Ejik is. Oh my god. Okay, and then Win-Win is a team that we don't know necessarily too much about. We saw them play yesterday. The Lizard being... Oh, who is the Lizard? Is that Lizard is Cowarday, isn't it? Yes. Playing with Zia now. Okay. And not Josephine. Oh, Josephine's back. Josephine was playing on Astralis Female back in the day. Okay. This is interesting. I don't know who Shoshiro is, but Wayne playing his cool. Flame Sharks FE. Minus Ivoli, who is playing with them for a while. MJ. Actually, this is a pretty just new lineup, unless some of these are usernames. And then Hindsight, we've got Anna still, Jenkins. Jenkins switched out for D7. Peter Peanut is Pullux. Madam's the same. McCary's the same. So that's just minus Jenkins plus D7. And then Peekaboo mix is the same, but minus Angelka plus Viku. Okay. I'm not upset about it, if that counts. I'm not mad about that. Some pretty exciting changes, all things considered. I need to figure out if these are the new games that we're watching, because I was told very differently, so hopefully... I'm just gonna pull down my tweet if that's the case. Because it looks like... Oh no, the match is on hold. But other teams are still banning out. I don't know what's going on. episode. Yes, I'll send you We Had Some Issues. Okay. So is it now a completely different bracket? They've not announced any bracket yet. Okay, right. Cool, let me update my chat command. Sorry everyone, that's been a little haphazard so far. How's everyone doing though? Is everyone doing okay? Everyone feeling fine? Everyone feeling dandy? Got my Pepsi Max. You know how it is. No, I'll keep that up there. Might just pour it out. How's everyone feeling? This might be my last class before Christmas, so I'm winding down to relax. The 120-second delay is gonna be a little bit of a problem, but hopefully we can still have a nice little chat with everyone. Apparently some of the games are on HLTV later. All events today. It's not saying that. Oh, there it is. Elite FE Cup. On all events. Wow, they've really put us in a corner. Cool. Let me just bookmark that for later. Alright, let me see what's... I've been tagged in a tweet. Cool. Sorry that nothing interesting is going on right now. I am just waiting, honestly, for them to give me the bracket. This is the issue with having a 120-second delay. It is good to be without delay. You know what we'll do whilst I wait for them to sort stuff out is we will load up the Blast Premier games, because why not? Screen. Cool. Lower, obviously. Higher, I think. Yeah, okay. Okay, yeah. Now we get to dangerous territory. Oh. Okay. Counter-Strickle. Let's go with Counter-Strickle. Okay. We'll start with the same play we always do. Rifler. Cool. I forgot he's been to more majors. But we're getting close with the age. Quite an old player. He's quite an old player. I don't even know. So I'm just responding to some messages. That's why we're a little all over the place. I doubt there'll be anyone interesting like 360 on there. I actually don't know how old Cypher is. Oh yeah, he's quite young, isn't he? Fuck, Cypher's is he the same age as me? Don't like that. There's so many people it could be. Well, I don't think it's gonna be Axel because that would be in orange then. You know what? We're gonna go for a crazy. Juliana's not on that. Rigged as hell. Rigged as hell. But they're not EU either then. Maybe like... Okay. How is it close to 24 balls or 26? It's got to be like 27. Only been to one or no major. But that's also not right. So, is it like... but they're also not Russian. What am I missing? What am I missing? Maybe like an Australian rifler? Like, it won't be JKS because he's been to too many majors. But so what's even the region? What even is the region here? So we've had CIS, no. We've had NA, no. We've had Asia Pacific, no. God, like okay. What other continents should we try? Oh, Brazilian, that's true. Let's have a think. Que Serato's been to too many, surely. Maybe Taka? Oh! Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking with gas. But they're a free agent Brazilian player that's quite old and a rifle. Oh my god. One sec, let me Google Translate. I only speak English. Unfortunately, I am dumb, so I will have to Google Translate anything that is said not in English. And where is it? Good question. I'm waiting to find out about the bracket because there were some issues. Cool. Yep. We've got a game now, and we've got a match lobby. That is the game we'll be following. We had to have a whole lobby bracket restart, so that's the situation. But he's not been to many majors. This is a problem. This has got to be a hyper niche player, surely. Oh crap! I went back on it. Okay. No, Jota. Oh, yeah, I was not getting that. Let's not kid ourselves. Okay, so back to my face. We should be ready to get into a lobby very soon. Actually, I won't ban my face. Not ban my face. I won't hide my face. Because we will watch the veto process together. Okay. I'm gonna pour myself a drink whilst we wait. Okay, nuke's gone. Fair enough. I mean, banning nuke against Flame Sharks FE, the worst idea in the world. Cool. Ancient ban, Flame Sharks picking a map. Honestly, they could go any number of places with that. Potentially, they just want to go Mirage. I mean... Mirage or Dust 2? Was it Mirage or Dust 2 that they had a pretty... Flame Sharks FE. There's Dust 2. I mean, they had a pretty good showing on Mirage anyway. So I'm assuming they probably picked Dust 2 here. But, considering it's against a Pug team, maybe they try and float it. Nokia, I mean, I don't really know where you go with this. I think maybe you try float it towards Overpass. We haven't seen them play it, but it's whether they're willing to play it. That's the other big question. Okay. Mirage Dust 2 Overpass. Well, that is one of the vetoes of all time. I am going to put it back on my face so I don't accidentally leak the IP, which I would never do on purpose. Right. Gotta give it a second to start loading up. Get the HUD ready. Sorry guys if I sound a little nasally, I am a little bit ill. Full transparency, I am not going to be going full out on energy for the majority of this, because I've been asked to do a lot with this. There's like a lot of matches today. Because it's double elimination. So whilst there might be only 3 upper bracket matches, there are 1, 2, 3, 4 lower bracket matches, and then this game, which would make 6. I genuinely don't know how they think this is all going to fit into one day. I am a little bit confused. Because then there's also grand finals. I've just realised the sheer number of matches that a lower brackets team is going to have to play. Potentially. Like, if you lose match 1 and then you get to the grand final, you would have played 1, 2, 3, 4. You would have played 7 matches? That's a lot. Few teams were straight. There were a couple of invite teams. They were Peekaboo Mix, Overpeak, Hindsight. Yeah, so Overpeak, Peekaboo Mix. Wait, hold up. Some of these teams are playing each other. Wait. So Nemesis Impact, Overpeak, Peekaboo Mix and Confidence, I think, were the invited teams. There was a tweet about it. I'll go have a look in a sec. Elite FE Twitter. Invitee teams. Nemesis Impact or Nemesis Mix, Confidence, Peekaboo, Overpeak. So yeah, so 2 of the invitee teams are playing each other first up. Okay. Right, we should be able to join now. Must be very early of you. Comparatively to when I usually wake up, yes. Sorry about the 120-second delay. Not a fan of it. I'll be upfront with that one. I get it's for integrity reasons, especially when we go into the HLTV portions, but this is going to be a long day. I think that's going to be my niche as a watch party, is I'm just going to be pretty candid. I see no reason to lie. Okay, just loading into the server now. I'll switch you guys over as soon as I'm in. Cool. Sorry about the delay, everybody. Just getting everything sorted. Okay. Get the HUD up and running. Cool. Are we ready? Knife round, which, because this is, I'm assuming, Norki's map pick, they will lose, so we just sit here and watch. Completely cosmetic knife round. Ooh, I need to open my Pokemon TCGP packs. I think it seems you didn't see yesterday was confidence OP. Yes, yes. Sorry, the 2-minute delay is going to be... fun. Right. Into the pistol round we will go. I say that. Then there's a very long, slightly awkward pause. And then we get into the pistol round. Let me know if anything audio-wise needs changing, balancing, fixing. Super easy to fix, hopefully, anything. So, just let me know. Oh, it's going to be so difficult to fix audio issues with it. Oh my god. Might just have to get up on my phone in a sec. Right, pistol round. Schmove on over towards B. I forgot to spec auto director. I can't do auto director because it's live. Oh, fun. Right. Tatty with a 4-piece. 3-piece, sorry, my bad. Fatal stole one of those. And now one player remains. Stuck between a rock and a hard place. Actually might be able to carve a path out there. Although, unfortunately, bomb not retrieved, which means you can't even run a plant on B instead. Yeah, I might need to speak to Minley about this, because there's no auto-director either, because it's live. So, this is... Just realised there's a delay. Yes. Sorry, everybody. I'm probably going to speak to Minley during this map and see if there's anything I can do, because this is not enjoyable. Well, I mean, the games are enjoyable. It'll be good games. I'm not wanting to observe the whole day. Because I'm bad at it. I'm really, really bad at it. Can hear the jumping. Nice. I mean, very slow here. 50 seconds if anything goes wrong. Actually, the back away here. I don't even know who's going to take first contact. It's probably going to be Averona here. Has help from stairs, kind of. I mean, attention's going to be turned away. I say that. Cold Hell gets taken down after anyone, but Tatsy's on site to sort it out. I am going to message Minley then. Anyone's POV you want to watch? Okay. Sorry, just messaging Minley. Okay, Tata with the opening pick. Menulunka, which I think is how we said we pronounced it, gets 2. Fatal does find 1. Kind of a player that I really highlighted to watch. She caused a lot of problems yesterday in their matches. She just finds these really weaselly kills at really inopportune times for her opponents. Has thrown many a spanner in many a work. So let's go over the top. Avarona's found first. Isolates the player in Palace. That's a bit of a problem because now it's all on on OG Marina to do something. Oh, let me put team IDs on in a sec as well. Nice. Team ID. CO draw her. Team ID 1. Cool. There we go. Okay. I'll finish responding to Mina in a sec. Bit of a creep and crawl through apartments here. They've got a bit of presence in mid. Actually, Flameshock's FU have been more than content just not even to have a look at mid. Body goes over. Avarona. Oh, they don't even clear her. That's going to be a little bit of a problem. Which is another one jump on out. The issue is going to be the longer you wait, can you make it impactful? She spotted 2 players. She's still not being spotted. There's 2. Is finally going to be taken down by Kyler on bench. But, I mean, she's given all of the information that her team could ever need to work with, right? A little bit outdated now, but they've managed to get Cold Heart and the Orb into position. Lovely shots from Fatal, from Catwalk. Knows there's a bench player. Tati is just going to be the finishing blow, and then they converge Dogpile onto site, and it's all solved. Messaged Mina about potentially using the Go TV instead, just so I don't have to observe myself. Oh, we've got the wall angle, my favourite. Okay, kills go 2 apiece. Not really. Oh, there we go. Kills go 3 apiece. Tati's low HP, but actually has a really nice timing and angle on this. Needs to get a move on the thing is you can't make footsteps here. If you make footsteps here, that's a problem in and of itself, because then you get hurt. But they've no idea where she is. I say that, immediately spin around. It's unfortunate. She was slightly too far away to be able to be impactful. If she was already up on the ramp for Catwalk, then I think there's an argument to be made there. But the issue is you just need your teammate to bunker down, and you need to try and get there a little bit ahead of them, but you can't make footsteps. You make footsteps, you give away the game. You don't make footsteps, you're too slow. It's one of those lose-lose situations. Cool. Right. Going into round number 6. So I'm going to go on out, give them a little bit of an opportunity to work somebody over in towards mid boxes. That they do. Still got Averona near enough by to cause some problems. I mean, Nokia are a really, like, sleeper agent team here, I think. Not sleeper agent, sleeper pick. Fatal, nice shots, but there will be... I say there'll be the trades. There'll be a lot of kills come flooding on him. Kyler, luckily, is putting a halt to this. Still a little bit of an issue, but the worry now is that the pistols are not at the best range, especially with an AK here. Called her... I mean, she's going to have Do Not Be Sad pusher as well. Like, somebody's going to find her here. They're not going to be given the opening to get a clean headshot. There it is. Kyler saving the day. Tati has recovered the AWP, but this is still a really awkward angle to work with, hoping that someone's going to give her the fight. HE to go over the top, and there it is. Lovely, solid peek from Kyler. All right, round number 7. Okay, a lot of util goes out in mid. I forget because I'm not auto-spectate. Kyoto Love, lovely position. Unfortunately, the high-low of Fatal and Averona deal with both him and Yolonka and themselves. Do Not Be Sad gets one. Colder immediately with the AWP response. Not a trade on the player that found the pick, but still leaning the balance in Flameshark FE's favor. They really want to keep hold of this lead. Ochi Marina definitely in a precarious position here. Lucky the smoke's still in play, because it's now about to get in trouble on both sides. Ooh, actually ducking underneath. You're not going to be able to hide forever. Spammed away by Averona. Do Not Be Sad does have the bomb, but that's, you know, all well and good, except you don't have any bomb site to go to. Is going to walk it over towards B, I'd imagine, given the time that's left. The question is, I'm assuming looking to save the orb. And I don't think Flame Sharks are willing to go hunting for this. Whether they know it's an AWP or not, you know? Right, Flame Sharks FE back in the lead here. I'll be honest, Kyler's profile picture is creeping me out. It's a little freaky. Okay, smoke to go over to block mid. Cold Hurt wants to get ahead of it. Lovely jump on up here. Lovely post on up. The flash as well is going to try to deter them. It's only Do Not Be Sad that's hanging around, but there we go, Cold Hurt. Lovely pick to find, but it's all been a distraction for them to go and head A. Issue is, with so much information B, you've spotted nothing on the jump spot, heard nothing on Catwalk or Apartments. It means, I was going to say Fatal rotates on over to hold B. They're going around the world to hold on to Ticket Booth, knowing that everything is on the line. Tati's going to fall, but that's a sacrifice they're willing to make for this position in Ticket Booth. Unfortunately, Fatal gets one, runs out of bullets, and is caught back turned running away. Double nade to go on in. Umenya Lonka didn't stand a chance. That time is starting to tick, though. There are hits on both of these players. They know where the last is, but trying to bait this shot out. He needs to find it there. They have it. Loads of time for the defuse. And another round on the board. Flame Sharks FE extend their lead. Alright. Loving the dynamicism? The dynamicness? I feel like there should be a cooler word than dynamicness. Right, we're having a look at this. I will probably switch to the Go TV after this just because I'm not enjoying observing myself. Which means I can't look away for even a second, but I can't focus on the actual action. I'm too busy trying to figure out where the action's gonna be. Nice nade onto OG Marina. Oh, what a shot! They didn't even see it coming. That's not a shot that you see coming. That's death, death, and death. Players hanging around in Palace. And I mean, Tati's watching this and Fatal's near enough by to swing off the back of it. And with nobody ramped, there's no immediate danger if her, you know, field of vision happens to need a switch. OG Marina, they know that she's in mid somewhere because she hit that grim headshot. Cold her with one missed shot though. Goes back for more, can't quite land it. Is relying on Fatal to find something here. Didn't quite spot the edge of the bomb planted there, tapping away, and it's not really gonna work. Stormy though has managed to get all the way through CT. And there we go. Kill from Ticket Booth. Coda gets the second. It's done. One gets defused. Yep. I mean, this is pretty just run-of-the-mill at this point. They lost 3 rounds. Intermittent. I say intermittently. There was 1 round between them. But that's just sort of the beginning of the quarter, right? I've also realized that my camera's been on this whole time. I'm so sorry. Turn that off. Put that back on. Okay, Kyoto Love with the first. To be honest, it probably explains my absent-mindedness. Now we just wait. Opening picks found. Tati's got 1 in exchange. Averona's got a really nice position here to jump up and deal with Umenyalomka. Does actually dispatch successfully there. Coda, rotate. Ooh, actually going to switch over the weapons. I mean, yeah, it's the AWP. Averona, I believe we've seen AWP a couple of times previously. Again, Kylo is going to be one of my players to watch, I think. Bomb's going to go down. Surely they must know where Cold Hurt is. Spots the pair on the left. Has to reload. Ooh, that was risky. I've got really good feeling about Do Not Be Sad's ability to win this. HE goes in, knows roughly where they were, holding the angle, swing on out. Actually, Cold Hurt reigns supreme, and it's my bad for ever doubting her. Nice little clutch there. 2 kills to win out the round, keep them in the lead. Now 1 at the half, regardless of what happens. Okay. H goes in. That's a really nice HE. Kyoto Love still being held for. Actually, Tati, I was going to say Tati's going to crawl on up, but is taken down. There is a whole tsunami of players waiting for them. Fatal, first pick, is going to get taken down. OG Marina, with the bomb, is going on a little bit of a solo mission. I'd be wanting to either drop that if you want to jump across Sandwich, but no. Realizes that she's got a mission, and the mission is to make sure that this objective goes down. Oh, Stormy's found the first pick. Now is being held for. Stormy gets another one. Lovely fight isolated there. Kyoto Love spots it. Is OG Marina going to swing, or are you just going to wait to be swung? Dancing around the boxes. There it is. The wide swing on out, but it's Kyoto Love to find the pick. So, just responding to messages with the organizers. Okay. Okay, cool. We're gonna do this as a more chill watch party style. I don't care. Okay. Let's go over the top. It's not bad. I'm a little bit worried about how much firepower has been sent mid, especially with Cold Hurt backing away. You kind of left Fatal to the wolves a little bit here. Fatal still gets one out in the open sitting duck. There was no way to get more there realistically. Couple heads spotted. Yeah, you don't want to fight that range. Not the weapon for that fight. I mean, now they've got mid control under it again. Okay. I mean, Tati is the, I was going to say, is the only thought in their plan, but I think that's the call to save, surely. I mean, they've not got anything to be able to retake this really with. Is going to be held for here, I'd imagine. Did they start planting that in time? Well, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter whether they started planting it in time, because Tati swings on out there. I could have sworn that they came off of that. I could have sworn that would have been a win. Sorry, guys. Just responding to messages. This is not. Pistol round's megally important here for Flameshock's FE, I think. I think if you give Norky the room to get back into this, they're very much a team that their second half, absolute. They come online. And you never expect it, and before you know it, they've taken the lead. That's how 95 Vikings fell. Nice shots coming out here from Emanuelanka. Coldheart already getting ahead. There's a little bit of a battle here. Fatal is holding the line in Suicide. Beautifully done. Instead of being a good pistol for them to pick up, it absolutely is. I'm going to see if I can switch to GoTV in a 60-second delay then. That way I could at least talk to you guys a little bit more. Would be nice. Because that's the whole appeal of my streams. Right. Tatty, lovely spray down. Thank you, All POV, my favorite. Round's done. Sorry guys, I missed the action. I don't know where it's happening. Too much happened all at once. Just the, as you can see, just the bonus round though. Conversion round, sorry. This will be the interesting round. If Flameshark's FE can win this, they hit double digits. They double the amount of rounds that Norky's got. Yeah. This round could very much be the be-all and end-all of this map. Not of the series, because of course it's a best of 3 now. Okay, fall back. More ammo in the gun. Stormy's in a nice position to make sure that no one peeks window, which gives them, again, more mid control. The only real issue will be if they go through connector, that there's people waiting on the other side. If you look on the B side, nobody is even remotely interested in Catwalk, at least with any active sense of control. Right. Coming flooding on forward. Calder is the first to go down. Menulonka still alive here. Actually might be able to dodge and find Tatty here. That's a huge pick to find, because it kind of gets them on side. The issue they've got is they're still, I was going to say Menulonka is still in the middle of sight for them to deal with. But I've dispatched them. OJ Marina, though, I can hear all of this. They have no idea where she is. Ooh, I think just managed to slip the net there. 12 seconds has to plant, though. That's going to be the issue. And they've got no idea. Coldheart. Not Coldheart, sorry. Stormy. Sitting duck. Difficult situation there. You've got to make a call. You have no idea where they are. They might not even be remotely nearby. Cool. Right. So, update. After this round, we're going to switch to GoTV in a 60-second delay, just so I can chat with people a little bit more. Potentially, because I've got some sort of like a head cold, I might head off a little bit earlier. I don't want to, but I might, just as a forewarning, transparency and all that. Okay. Wow, such an amazing perspective we get here, guys. Okay, Nade goes in. Stormy spots a couple of players. I don't think spotted the player on the left. which means Do Not Be Sad has been completely unaccounted for. And there's a player over on Catwalk there, Kyla. Which now means that whilst it looked like a good start, it kind of falls a little bit flat. They've taken down one of the Catwalk players, but Emenyolonka, I was going to say, can repeat. Molotov goes in, so she can't. Alright. Fatal. That's nice, because not only does that keep their foothold on site, I mean, I was going to say, and it gives her team time to rotate on in, but alternatively, they just massacre the whole team. Did OJ Marina disconnect? She does not have a number for me anymore. I think we might have Tiny on Puh. Detect pause coming up. Yeah, I don't think there's much that really can be done here. Save the MP9. Maybe find an exit pick and upgrade to an AK. She can hear Fatal running away, but it's in the opposite direction. They've got an exit path towards Spawn. Easy peasy. And whilst we said that that last round would be an important one, potentially the one to win, winning it a round later is not going to be too detrimental. In fact, actually, I think it might have stunted the economy even worse. Lost by is incredibly low still. So this is just going to be a couple of 5. I mean, I'm not even sure I like the 5-7 being bought on Kyla there, because I think she's going to struggle in the next. I think they'll be missing bits of utility. Smoke goes out. Fatal is actually going to respect it, but throws a flashbang in just for safekeeping. Mid control again. Nobody's been too eager on the CT side to even have a look. Closest they've got, at least I say the closest they've got, is Do Not Be Sad and Ladder Run. But this is a very reactive. This is not looking for information. You've got nothing to work with until they pounce on you. Little fight going on here. HE to follow on up, which Do Not Be Sad, if they were still in the vicinity, would be very scared of. But they had run for the hills by that point. Okay, a couple of players waiting here. Lovely first pick. Oh, and the transfer for the second. Didn't even know what was coming for them. Emenyolonka, you want to save this. You really want to save this. Especially with Do Not Be Sad not being given any fights and very likely to go down here. If you continue on. I mean, the HE to follow up. You know that you've done a boatload of damage onto one of these players. Are they going to chase this? I mean, Stormy's not got the money to. Avarona can potentially buy and drop her, so maybe? Lovely peek. Emenyolonka gets one, but they won't be allowed to save anything. It's a little bit brutal, and now we're on map point. Not quite map point, but almost map point. Pre-map point. Map point. Okay. What are we doing here? Back into the swing of things. I'm curious to see about this glass tank. Glass cannon. Both. I'd argue tanks more powerful than guns. Cannon, sorry. But tank versus cannon. That's an interesting thought then. Tank versus cannon. Oh, I also didn't do the prediction. I'll do the prediction for map 2. We were distracted by the Faceit bracket being remade. It's all good. It's all Gucci. Lovely flashbang for Tati to work with there. I have a feeling, though, Kyoto Love ready for this. The wide swing on out. Go 1 for 1. No complaints at that. If you can get Averona on Catwalk. Because the issue is, you have Catwalk players. They are hesitating to move, and they're now busy with the apartments push. The AWP goes down. Stormy, lovely find. Establishes themselves backside. The issue is, has to keep this established position and buy the space for that bomb to jump on down. Bomb goes down, 35 seconds and 3 players remaining. Not only do you have to retrieve this, you have to plant it, and there's 3 people watching you. So, Norki, which I'm assuming is how the team name is pronounced, lives to fight another day. Right. Next round. They just keep coming, you know. Round 19. God, what's next? Round 20. Cold hurt. Oh, unscoped at just the wrong second. Do not be sad. Really wants the fight, but she doesn't want the smoke. Catches it anyway. Sure, we'll watch the mid-round from this POV. We can see 2 players have gone up tunnels. We can see 2 players in connector. Flash goes on through. They're actually just going to jump up window instead. And then we'll go into window. War like magic. Nice pick from Averona. Buys them the site. They've got to deal with Kyoto Love, though. That's a little bit of a problem. And actually, Kyoto Love has help from Catwalk. The issue is the Catwalk player's not there in time to save her bacon. Kyla, though, steps up again when necessary. Hello, Maniu. Sorry, you'll hear this in 2 minutes' time. Long delay. We'll be switching to a 60-second delay after this map. Yeah, there we go. Map point. Not quite serious point, because, of course, we are in BO3 territory. All right. What can they do here to hold on? They've got a decent enough buy. The 5-7 on Umenyalomka isn't pretty, but it's serviceable. Kills go 1 apiece in the opening round. Actually, you've got to really hope the OG Marina doesn't overextend here. Has to be careful because Stormy's up above. Isn't going to spot anything just there. Just biding her time. Oh, lovely shot from Stormy. That's going to crack open the site.